Hi, welcome. I'm Jenna with Brown Dog Craft Company. Today is Tuesday, October 24th, and I am coming to you live from Hudson, Wisconsin. Today we are doing the October Fun Folds class. So today I have 4 Fun Folds using the Classic Christmas set that we're going to make cards with today. And, oops, let me put myself on mute. There we go. So we're doing 4 fun folds. So normally the fun fold class is only 3 cards, but I guess I got carried away and made 4. So we're gonna make 4 cards tonight. And if you didn't catch me on Saturday, I went over all of the cards and classes that are upcoming in November. And I think I had 1 class for December done. So if you want to catch the replay on that, that is on from Saturday. So, and then I'm working on more December cards. So as soon as I get those done, I'll show you those too. So yeah, I'm excited for tonight. This is my first fun fold class with you guys. So I do still have kits available. So if you're watching this in the future or even right now and you want a card kit, I'd be happy to ship one out to you. The card kits are free with a $50 order before tax and shipping using my current host code on my website, or you can pay for the card kit itself. Got it here. They are $24 without an order. Okay, so when you get a card kit from me, you get everything you need to make the cards except for the stamps and the dies. So all of your cards come in they come in an envelope, and you'll just need stamps and dies. And actually for these, you don't even need dies. I die cut everything that you needed, so you'll just need stamps. We're using Classic Christmas today. So just a lot of sentiments. So any sentiment stamp set would work great for these, okay? And then all my classes come with a PDF tutorial. So it'll give you all the colors and the dimensions of everything, all the measurements of all the cards. So you can always reference back to that if needed in the future, or if you want to make more cards for yourself. So, all right, without further ado, I'm going to flip the camera and we're going to get going. So Milo's here, he's sleeping. I'm surprised he's sleeping because we recently just got home and it's been like a hustle bustle around the house. And I thought he was going to be hyper. He was squeaking his pig just a few minutes ago. He stopped doing that, but he laid down. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'll flip my camera and add me in the corner. Okay, so here are the cards we're making today. So they're all fun folds and all Christmas. So I know it's not even Halloween yet, but we're making Christmas cards because why not get ahead? So these are the cards we're gonna make. I'm gonna set these aside, and you'll get 4 envelopes. One is a vanilla or cream envelope, and then 3 white envelopes. And then all of the components to make each of your cards are in here. So let's start with this white one. I feel like that one's maybe the easiest. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. So this has, is it Shining Brightly DSP? And it has, zoom in a little bit. It has the ribbon from that suite, that like navy glittered ribbon, and the gold foil paper, and then the navy, Night of Navy ink, and then it's just a thick white card base. Okay, so it's a book fold card. And I made your bows for you. So in your card kit, if you open your card kits up, and be careful, you'll have little pieces that may fall out. Okay. You'll get your card base. You have your bow already made. I made that with a bow maker. Okay, if you need a bow maker, I do have them. for sale. So they're handmade by my husband. So I love mine. I don't think I would make bows if I didn't have a bow maker. This is the ribbon. It's going to go across this piece here, the little book fold. You'll have 2 leaves cut from designer series paper. Oops, mine are stuck together. Okay, and then you'll have 2 leaves cut from vellum, or whatever these are, sprigs. You're gonna have some gold. These are from these are blooming pearls. So you'll have 3 gold little pearls. You'll have this piece, and then this will layer on top of it. That's white. You'll have navy and DSP here, and then this is the front piece. And there's no mat for the inside since it's white. Okay, so here's your A2 card base. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's scored at well, it's 4 1/4 by 11, but when you fold it, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it's scored at 5 1/2, and then this is 1 inch. It's scored at 1 inch on the front here, so that's going to give us our book fold. So let's start by burnishing. We'll burnish this, and then let's burnish this backwards. Okay, so that's going to give us our book fold. So then we'll actually glue this. We'll put glue right here, and we'll glue this down. Okay, and then that way our card will open this way, right? So should we do stamping first? There's not a ton of stamping on this card. We're gonna stamp Tidings of Comfort and Joy here on this guy. So let me get out my stamping mat, and that's in navy. So here I've got Tidings of Comfort and Joy and Night of Navy. Test how that stamps. Pretty good. Okay, so that will go towards the top, centered left to right, and toward the top. Okay, and then we have some more navy on the background here. So I took the holly leaves, or I think those are holly leaves, and stamped them on the background there. So let's get those. Here they are. And when I stamp those, I'm going to stamp off of the cardstock some, versus keeping all of them like contained in the cardstock. I'm going to make sure I stamp off some. And we just need to stamp around the edges. Turn my stamp so it's not always facing the same way. All right, and one right there. There, that's pretty. So that's our Night of Navy. And then we need to stamp on the inside also in Night of Navy. Lots of Night of Navy on this one. So the inside says, Happy Holidays to You and Yours. So this stamp set has 3 different stamps: Happy, Holidays, and To You and Yours. So I have them here on my block, and I'm going to line them up, and then we're going to test it. So we're going to go happy, happy, try to get it straight if I can, happy, holidays. I'm going to butt the stamp right up to this one so it gets as close as it can, and trying to center it, and then To You and Yours. Okay, and then we're going to test it. Okay, so I think that looks good on the stamp. Let's test it on our paper. I think that looks great. So I'm going to stamp that inside the card. Now remember, don't stamp in the center. Make sure, remember this is going to be folded over here like this. So you want to stamp in the center after you've held this down, because we're going to glue this down. So let's get this nice and straight. Happy holidays to you and yours. Cute. And I'm going to leave that on there. I think we use that again on one of the future cards. Okay, then let's get gluing. So let me close up the ink, otherwise I'll put my hand in it. And let's glue. Okay, so we're going to glue, let's glue this closed. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue just on this piece right here and close the card. And that's going to make our book fold. Okay. We'll glue this. This is going to be matted onto here. This is a 4 1/8 inch square with an 1/8 inch mat. So 4 1/4 mat here. Okay, and it's a square. I think it's a square. No, it's not a square. 3 7/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, so we're going to put that on here. So make sure you've got it going the right way here. And that will have an 1/8 inch margin. Okay. And then that's going to get glued directly onto the card here. So let's glue it down. I'm going to center it in the front of our card here. Okay, and then this piece will get glued to here. And then before we glue this down, we're going to add our ribbon. Oops. So this one's going to go here, like this. And then we're going to add our ribbon to this. So we're going to take our tear and tape, and we're going to add some tear and tape at the top and the bottom. And then we're going to have 2 pieces of tear and tape waiting. Two pieces of tear and tape waiting to hold our ribbon down. So you'll have a, let's see, a 6-inch piece of ribbon, and there is a back and a front. So the front is where the glitter is. We're going to hold this in the center here and fold it over. Bring it along the length of this and fold it over. So you have plenty of ribbon. And then put your tear and tape down. So we made a tear and tape sandwich. Okay, now that we've got our ribbon on here, we can glue this to the front of the card. So I'm going to peel off the backers, add some glue. And then that's going to go right here on our book end. Is that what you call this? The spine, maybe? And it fits pretty snugly. Okay. Okay. So we have the base of our card done. Now we're going to take this. You're going to have to push out some of these pieces if you don't like the look of them in. So I'm going to push a couple of mine out. Most of them fell out when I die cut them, but not all of them. So just push them out. They kind of hide in there. Okay. And that's going to get put on dimensionals and put on the front of the card here, right in the center. So, and then we're going to add dimensionals to this one also. So I'm going to do both at one time here. Ooh, look at brand new sheet of dimensionals. That's exciting. I love when I have new dimensionals. I also love completing a sheet. It's very satisfying when you get to throw away a sheet of dimensionals. I don't know why that is. I don't know why it's so satisfying, but it is. All right. I think I'll do one in the center here. All right, so we'll get these ones off. And I don't think that this has a top. Like, I don't think it has one way that's up or down. I think you can put it whichever way you'd like. So it's just gonna go right in the center here. And then this will go in the center on top of that. Okay, tidings of comfort and joy. Okay, and then we have all of these pieces here. So we have 2 blue, and we're kind of tuck them around the sentiment here. And we're gonna glue them down into one spot, and we're gonna cover it with a bow. So it doesn't need to look super pretty where we glue it, because it's gonna be covered. I'm running out of glue here. There we go. Okay, so let's do one there and one here. Add a little bit more glue. Now these ones, they're vellum. I like the look of the vellum, like when it doesn't die cut all of them, all of the pieces of it. But if you want to push it out, you can. Like you want to clean those out. Go ahead, whatever you prefer. And then we're just going to kind of arrange them on the card here. Okay, now they're going to take a minute to adhere because they're vellum. Need something to hold them down. Use the other end of my take your pick tool. That'll hold them down. I designed these cards, I think it was early September. Yeah, it's got to be early September. I don't think it was August. I'm trying to remember. I pre-ordered them, but I don't think we could pre-order. Maybe we could pre-order in August. I don't know. I designed these so long ago. It was not anywhere near Christmas time crafting, and it was really hot outside. Yeah. So it feels weird to be designing Christmas cards when it's like 85 degrees out and not Christmas, right? So, okay, and now we have this cute little bow. I'm going to take my glue dots here, and I'm going to put the back of the bow into a glue dot. So I'm going to pick up a glue dot with my bow. So there's a glue dot right there. And I'm going to hide that. Okay, so I'm going to turn it. I don't want to cover up too much of the sentiment. Okay. I'm going to trim my tails a little. Not too much because I like long tails. I don't know about you, but I like my tails long. There we go. Okay. And then let's put on our blooming pearls in gold. So I have 2 big and a small. Oops. Where did I put them on the original? I put one up here, kind of hidden right there. And one over here. And then I put my little one right here. Okay. And that, my friends, is card number 1 already. Quick, easy card. It's 8:21 and we've already had 1 card done. Okay. Cute. Cute, cute. All right. Card 1. Check. All right. card 2. Which one should we do next? Let's do this one next. Yeah. So this one's very vanilla. It's a A2 card. You score it at 4 1/4 and 2 1/8, and it makes this fun like accordion Z fold. I don't know how you make it a Z. That's a backwards Z, right? Maybe if you, yeah, I don't know. It's a Z fold. And then these are the festive pearls in red. I'm not sure if they're real red or cherry cobbler, but they go well with the cherry cobbler cardstock. And then this is the foil paper, 2 different of the foil papers. And then this is the gold. It's ribbon, but it's real thin. So we're going to double it up. And there we use the same sentiment. So happy holidays to you and yours, just in a different color. So we're going to pull out early espresso and cherry cobbler. And let's find the envelope. That's probably the vanilla envelope here. All right, so here's your ribbon. Here's your DSPs. These are your mats for your DSPs. Here's your pearls. I think you have 6, 1, 2, 3, and 5 pearls. This is for our sentiment on the front. And then this is for our inside. Okay, and then your card is scored for you. You just have to burnish. So we're gonna burnish this one and then fold this back and burnish this way also. Okay, should we do our stamping? Let's do our stamping. Okay, so this one is cherry cobbler. So we're gonna get, I don't know, my camera some, there we go. So we're gonna get our sentiment back out, the happy holidays to you and yours that we made for the last card. And we're gonna, let's make sure there's no more blue in it. Nope. We're gonna ink that up. And that's gonna go centered top to bottom, but a little bit off to the left here. So happy holidays to you and yours. Okay. And then we also need, there's a cute little like, I don't know what you call this, a cute little flourish. That's going to be cherry cobbler too. Okay, so that's going to go right here on the insides of this mat in the top left and bottom left corner. So let's do that too since we have our cherry cobbler out. So line that up in the corner here. I don't know what it is about it, but it's such a cute little detail. And I love Very Vanilla and cherry cobbler. They're 2 of my favorite colors to go together. That's it for cherry cobbler. Now let's pull out early espresso. Oh, look at my nails are cherry cobbler. Look at that. They match. I did not plan that. I wish I did. Maybe I should plan my nails more often to go with the cards I'm making. Although I don't get my nails done that often. Okay, let's do, so these little pine branches are going to come from the right side on this mat and then also on our little sentiment. And I overlapped them and then I thought that looked nice. So I have that stamp here. We'll ink that up and make sure you have the branches going down. Well, I must have put my head in the way. Make sure you have your branches going down, not up. Otherwise your it might not look quite how you want it to. So I'm just overlapping them as I go. Not being perfect. No need for perfection. Each one of these cards will look different since we all stamp wherever we feel we'd like to. Okay, and then we'll do that on here too. And I'm going to try not to get too much onto the sentiment. There we go. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty. And we're going to use this stamp again, too. Okay, and that's it for stamping. This card came together really quick, too. So let's glue. Let's, as Christine would say, let's get glue happy. I'm going to try to do what she does and flip everything over that we have to glue. So wish me luck. May the force be with you. Be brave. So we're going to glue that onto this thread, and we're going to glue our DSPs onto these reds. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on all these. I'm almost at the end of this glue bottle, and to be honest, I can't wait to be done because I hate using a glue bottle that's not like fully ready to go, you know, like, yeah. I like the idea of using things up and opening new ones. I don't know why. It just makes me happy. Makes me happy. All right, there's one. Now, when you're putting these onto the cherry cobbler, you don't have to worry about up or down or right side up. But when we put them onto the card, we will, because our music notes, I think, go a certain way. This one doesn't, but I think our music notes probably do. I don't play an instrument, so I don't know that I would notice looking at them unless I studied them and was like, hey, there's something wrong with that. But and now we can glue all of these down. So these all get glue. Glue, glue, glue. Okay, so we need the music notes on the front, and I believe this is right side up. I think so. Okay, so that's gonna go here on this first one. I feel like I'm too close again. I just can't get quite right. All right, so that's gonna go here. Okay. And then I like this. When you open this up, it's like a surprise because I don't think you're expecting there to be DSP right here. So this one will go here. And then this one will go here. I love the double matting on this. Like, I love that we didn't just stamp these onto the card base. I'm glad that this is matted on the cherry cobbler. I think it adds like an elegance to the card. Okay, so we have that already. All right, now we need to add our ribbon behind our happy holidays. So we're going to take our tear and tape and we're going to make a sandwich again. We're going to have 2 pieces waiting here. And then we're going to add 2 pieces of tear and tape. This is wrapped around the bottom here. So when we flip this over, we're going to put our tear and tape right there. Okay. I have to use the back of my Take Your Pick tool to get my tear and tape off. All right, so this is double wrapped. So you have 7 or 8 inches of this. So we're gonna put it where we want it on the top here. Okay, and I want it just below my sentiment. And we're gonna wrap this end around the back. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Now what you can do, this is what I like to do. You could wrap it and then like stick it and wrap it around again, but I actually like to cut it. I don't know why. That's just what I like to do. And then I'm gonna place this piece where I want it, which is gonna be right below the one that we just placed. And our tear and tape will hold that into place. And then I'm going to wrap that piece around, and I'm going to cut it because I don't need this much, and then push that into my tear and tape. Okay, and then when we flip this over, we're going to make a sandwich right there. Okay, so this holds your ribbon in place. All right, so there we go. Isn't that cute? So this is popped up on Dimensionals. I'm not going to take the tear and tape backers off because I don't want this to get stuck to the card when it goes through the mail. Okay, and then this is going to go centered on this front panel right here. It's going to go centered. Okay, and then let's add our festive pearls, and these they're like little berries on the tree. So I sort of scattered them down the card like this. That one there. Okay, and then this one. And this one. Oh, come on. So I'm just using the end of my take your pick tool and that little putty gripper. Okay, card number 2. Done. Isn't that pretty? La fa la 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 la. It reminds me of that Christmas song, Deck the Halls, even though it doesn't say Deck the Halls. I don't know, just the music note paper and this. So, all right, this is my second favorite, maybe third favorite. I don't know. I really like the gatefold one, and I like the other fun Z-fold one. Okay, so I'll set that aside. All right, should we do the gatefold one last? Let's do this one next. So this one has Cherry Cobbler, Real Red Ribbon. This is the Christmas Classics DSP. It's got some of the red pearls again as your berries. And then I love this paper. Love it. Love, love, love it. And I love how like your sentiment is hidden in there. It's like a surprise. So let's find the Cherry Cobbler base. That's this one. Okay, so here's my pearls. Here's the ribbon. And you're going to go ahead and cut it right in half. Find your ribbon scissors. These are not mine, don't tell. Find your ribbon scissors and cut your ribbon in half. Here's your sentiment, your like focal image and your sentiment piece. So this is just white. This is from the die set. Okay, this little piece is for the center where we're gonna stamp on this, and this is where you'd write your message. Okay, now keep these in order because this plaid piece goes with this white piece, and this berry piece goes with this white piece. They are different sizes. Okay, so this one is going to be a 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 inch square, and that's going to go on the bottom, which is slightly bigger than the top of your card. So your card is scored. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. 4 1/4 by 11. And it is scored at 4 and 6 3/4. So this piece right here on the bottom, it's 4 1/4 inches. This one is only 4. So this is the bottom of your card, and this is where this piece will go. Okay, it doesn't fit as well on this piece. So that we don't confuse ourselves, let's put these together right now. So this is 4 by 4, and it's going to get glued on the 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 white mat. So let's glue that down right away. Now this piece is, you might want to pull out your ruler to help you. This is going to get glued onto the side that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. I don't know that it has a up or down. I think it is a non-directional pattern. Okay, now we have that piece on. Now this one, this white square measures 4 1/8 by 3 7/8. So we want to make sure when we glue this red piece on that we have it the correct way. So you should have a nice 1/8 inch mat all the way around. So let's put glue on this. Glue that down. Okay. And then it's going to go right onto this top piece. Okay, so we'll glue that down. That way now we don't have to worry about what's the top of our card and what's the bottom of our card, because it's already glued together. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we'll do some stamping. Okay, so on this little white piece in Cherry Cobbler, we're going to stamp Season's Greetings. So I've got that here. Season's Greetings. So I like to always stamp on my scratch paper to make sure I like the way my stamp is looking and inking up, and just to make sure it looks good. Sorry, you're all looking at my head a lot tonight. I can probably, oh, I didn't stamp that the straightest. See how I stamped that a little off? Well, I'm going to go with it on my sample card, but take your time and line up your stamps, I guess, is the moral of the story there. Okay. Then on this inside mat, we are going to position it this way. This is how it's going to go in the card. It's this way. And we're going to pull out these cute little, this cute little guy again and stamp him in 3 corners. So he's going to go in the bottom left, the top left, and the top right. Okay. Now, in Early Espresso, we're going to stamp a holly leaf. So our holly leaf here, and that's going to be coming out from the bottom right. Okay. And last stamping on this card is also Cherry Cobbler, and it's these little berries. You get 3 little berries. Okay. And we're going to stamp those right here onto this guy. Okay, just like that. And that's it for stamping on this one. Okay. So, let's get this glued down. Oops. Right. Okay. Now, our ribbon is going to go behind here. So it's going to go, some comes up over here and some comes down over here. So I'm going to put some turn tape above my seasons and then below the greetings over here. And then I'm going to have a couple pieces waiting. And I did a tail, a loop, and a loop. So I'll show you what a tail, a loop, and a loop looks like. And if you don't like the tail and the loop, you could do a faux bow or anything that you like to do behind your sentiments. So remember, we cut this in two, so we have 2 pieces of ribbon. And we're going to start with a tail up here and push that into the turn tape. And then we're going to do a bow, one that goes just below the top of the tail, and then a slightly smaller bow. Okay. Push it into the turn tape and make a sandwich. Okay, and then we'll do the opposite on this one. So, well, if we flip it upside down, we can do the same thing, right? So we can do a tail, a big bow, and a slightly smaller bow. And now remember, it doesn't matter what it looks like on the back. All that matters is what it looks like on the front, because we're not going to see the back. So as long as you like how it looks from the front, you're good to go. And then a slightly smaller bow. Perfect. Okay. Cut this off. And then I'm going to angle my ribbons. There we go. I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. I'm also going to pop this one up with some dimensionals. Whoops. All right. Oh, good boy, Milo. Did you get comfy? Good boy, Milo Bear. Getting comfy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Okay, so let's get this in the center of our card. Right here. And then this one's gonna go, the sentiment will go in the center of that. And this is from the die set. The set has some really fun, cute dies. Stuff I've never seen before. It's fun. Okay, and then we need our little holly leaves, or our little holly berries. So those are gonna go on the 6 little, these 6 little branches, or I don't know what you call them. Are they called branches? And then down here. Ta-da! I like this one. I like the paper the best. Okay. Fits in your envelope just like this. All right, card number 3. Done. Finito. All right. This is my favorite, and I saved it for last. I love when you open it up that you get this fun surprise. So this is pecan pie, and we're going to use shaded spruce and pecan pie. And this is the die from that first card that we did in gold foil, but now it's out of DSP, a non-foil DSP. Okay, so let's pull out the last card kit here. Okay, and open the gate. Ooh, so here's a little bow for you in garden green. There's a 2-pack of ribbon. It's garden green and real red. So we use the real red on the card we just did. And then here's the garden green. Here's our little focal image sentiment. And then these are going to go on the outside of our gate. Okay, and then here's the center. So let's score these. Oops. And 3 little pearls. Those are the pearls. They're like a light green-ish color. Okay, so should we glue first? I don't know why I feel like earlier I felt like stamping first, and now I feel like gluing. So I don't know. Let's glue. Why not? So these are gonna get glued down. I can't wait to use up that glue bottle. Maybe that's why I want to glue. These are gonna get glued onto our pecan pie mats here. Whoops. And then our 2 pecan pie mats are going to get glued to the front of the card. So right here. And they're non-directional, so it makes it easy. Right there. And right there. Okay. All right, so there's the front of our gate. Ta-da! Ta-da! Is there like a movie or something where every time someone opens a gate it says ta-da? I don't know what I'm thinking of. It's stuck in my head though. Okay. I love this color. Love it. Okay, I dropped my mat for stamping. I don't know where it went. I'm just going to stamp on this, I guess. Okay, so this is the inside of our card. And it's stamped in Shaded Spruce and Pecan Pie. So I'm going to start with this guy and Shaded Spruce. And we're going to stamp like this. So kind of like the tree branches are coming from off in the distance, like above the card somewhere. Okay. Get those going across the top. One more. All right, and now I gotta clean off my mat really well. Maybe I'll just take it over and wash that when I'm done. I'll just wash it in the sink. And then we need Happy Holidays to You and Yours in Pecan Pie. I love this color too. You know what color I liked? If you don't have Pecan Pie, you could use Copper Clay would be okay. Otherwise, a couple retired colors. There's Soft Suede and Cinnamon Cider. I absolutely loved Cinnamon Cider. Loved it. Maybe because I like the name too. Cinnamon Cider. But Pecan Pie is good too. All right, so then let's get this one. I'm just going to wash that off when we're done. Okay, so then in the center here, we'll stamp that. Happy Holidays to You and Yours. Cute. Cute, cute. This is my favorite card. My favorite. Okay, then we got a stamp on the front. So we're going to do Deck the Halls in Pecan Pie. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. All right, I can't sing, so Okay, Deck the Halls right in the center. I love this stamp. Okay, and then and then we'll do this cute little corner stamp again. Except this time we're going to do it in Shaded Spruce, and we're going to do it here and down on the bottom. So right here and right here. I just love the way that looks. Love it. And that's it for stamping. Okay. This is going to get dimensionals, and it's going to go on the center of the, whatever you call this piece. I don't know what you call that. Focal die, maybe? Okay, and again, I don't think there's an up or down. Okay, now, we only want this to be adhered to the left side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it, I'm going to put it where it needs to go, okay, right, and then flip it over, and we only want dimensionals on this side. Otherwise, we're going to close our card. We're going to glue our card shut. We don't want that. Okay, so that's going to be centered. And when you center it and push down, it closes there. Okay, let's glue our inside. This is my favorite inside. I just love this. How it looks like a Christmas tree, right? Could add some Christmas lights in here. You know what set I don't have and I really would like is Merry, Bold, and Bright. And I don't know why I didn't get it at first, and I don't really know why. And I'm regretting it and trying to decide if I should get it or not. So if you have that set and really like it, you should let me know. Let me know what you think. Okay, now we need our bow, and find the back of your bow here, and we're going to put the back of our bow into a glue dot. So we're just going to press it into a glue dot and pull back. And so we have a bow, or we have a glue dot on the back of our bow, and that's going to go right here. Definitely trim your tails on this one. I must have given you a lot of extra tails. Okay, and then our pearls. These are the little green pearls. So I have, whoops, one here. And give them a good press when you put them on, otherwise they have a tendency of wanting to pop off on you. Yay. Card number 4 is done. Look at that. I love this card. All right, so tell me which one is your favorite. This is number 1, Book Fold. Card number 1. Okay, card number 1 is Book Fold. Card number 2 is, let's call it Accordion Fold. Accordion Fold. Okay, card number 3, let's call this one Z Fold. Z Fold. Let me zoom out some. And card number 4 is Gatefold. Okay, so you tell me which one you like the best. This one is my favorite by far. I think I might make more of these. That's how much I love it. Okay, so tell me which one's your favorite. I do give all of the cards away that we make in class. So all you have to do is leave a comment on the video and you'll be entered to win the cards. So I'll mail those out to you. In a couple weeks, I'll come back and look and mail the cards out. So they'll be blank so you can address them and write on the inside and all of that fun stuff. So just leave a comment and you'll be entered for that. Anyone who placed an order to sign up for this class, their name will go in for a a drawing for a door prize. So right now I have some ribbon and some embellishments. So you get a brand new pack of whatever it is I'm giving away for the door prize as a thank you. So I will draw a random name and let the winner know when class is done who won that, and then I'll mail that out to you. And then, like I said, when we started class, I do have card kits for this class still available for purchase. If you'd like them or you're watching this in the future, just reach out to me. hello@browndogcraftcompany.com is my email. You can find me at browndogcraftcompany.com, and you can download a copy of my schedule, and you can see photos of past classes and classes that I have coming up. So let's talk about what's coming up next. So we're into November. I do not have class next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is Halloween, and I will be out trick-or-treating with my kids and Milo. He is a hot dog for Halloween. So I'll try to take a picture and put it on my Facebook page so you can see what Milo looks like on Halloween. He's a chocolate lab, so so he makes a perfect hot dog. Just an extra burnt hot dog, I guess. I don't know. But his hot dog costume's cute. So I will not be here on Saturday. My one of my kids has a sporting event all day. So, well, actually 2 of them do. So divide and conquer for Saturday is what we're doing. So I won't be here on Saturday. I'm hoping to be here on Sunday. I don't know what time yet. So on Sunday, I will let you know, or I'll let you know prior to Sunday if I will be live on Sunday and crafting with you, usually for like an hour, just chit chat and make a card. So we will not be having class Tuesday, but the next class is going to be on Tuesday, November 7th. So 2 weeks from tonight at 8 p.m. Central, and it's going to be the Berry Cute bundle card class. So that's using the Berry Cute stamp set and the punch that punches out the bear, and they're really cute cards. They're not Christmas. I think one of them might be Christmas, but they're wintry cards. The designer series paper looks like sweater, and we're gonna do some really fun things in that class. We're gonna use stencil paste. So here we're gonna use the shimmer white stencil paste and a snowflake mask, and make a background using that. We make 4 cards in that class. So that class is free. The card kits are free with a $50 order before tax and shipping using my current host code, or you can buy the class also for $25. So that's 4 cards. And then, like I said, go back to my video from Saturday. I showed all of the cards for November and partly into December. So what am I doing this week? I am going to be designing cards for December, and just a lot of designing going on around here. So that's all I have for you today. It was a fun class for a fun fold that went really fast. We're at 58 minutes and we're done already. So thanks for spending time with me. Thank you to my replay people for watching me on replay, and I appreciate all of you for watching, each and every one of you. So I will see you hopefully on Sunday. Otherwise, I know I'm not going to be live for class next week on Tuesday because it's Halloween, but maybe I'll try to be live some other night. So we'll see what the kids have for their schedule. So their schedule dictates my schedule. So, all right. Well, have a great night. Have a great Wednesday and a great week. And I will see you all later. All right. Thanks. Bye, guys.